Hello everyone, welcome to Siddhi Academics. I'm Amrita. I firmly believe that you should keep trying until you get it right. So we have completed the entire portion of ratio and proportion for grade 6. Now let's move to unitary method. Let's understand what is unitary method and then we will do the questions from the exercise for unitary method. But for that, you please like, share and subscribe to my channel Siddhi Academics. Okay, so let's start.
Now let's start with unitary method. In the unitary method, we find the value of one unit and then use this value to determine the value of any given required number of units. Simple rules to use this method. 1. To get more, we multiply. 2. To get less, we divide. Now what does all this mean? Finding the value of one unit and using the value to determine the value of any given required number of units. What does it all mean? Let's understand with an example. So this example says that if the cost of 3 pence is rupees 12, what will be the cost of 8 pence? So what is given to us? Cost of 3 pence. Cost of 3 pence is rupees 12. So I have written here the given fact, cost of 3 pence is rupees 12. Now, can I directly find what will be the cost of 8 pence? No, I first need to know cost of 1 pen. So, how will I find? Therefore, cost of 1 pen will be less definitely. Cost of 3 pence is more. Cost of 1 pen will definitely be less. So, if we have to find less, we divide. That's what we had seen in the previous slide. So, 12 divided by 3. If I divide rupees 12 with the 3 pence, I will get 3 ones are 3, 3 fours are 12. So the value of or the cost of 1 pen will be rupees 4. Now, can I now find the cost of 8 pence? Cost of 8 pence will definitely be more than cost of 1 pen. So here, if I am going to find more, I multiply. So cost of 1 pen multiplied by 8. 8 is the number of pence, required number of pence for which we need to find the value. So 4 is the cost of 1 pen we had found just 1 minute back. So it is rupees 4 eights are 32. This is the value of cost of 8 pence. Okay. So now let's get further into this example to understand unitary method better. Now let's get further into this example. Here, if the cost increases, then definitely the number of pens are also increasing and vice versa. What does vice versa mean? If the cost is decreasing, the number of pens are also decreasing. See here, when pen is 1, cost is 4, pens are 2, cost is 8, pens are 3, cost are 12. So this way, with the increase in pens, the cost is increasing. Now if you look the other way around, from here, when pens are 9, cost is 36, but slowly when pens we decrease, the cost is also decreasing, right? So this shows that such a relation that we see between the pens and the cost, we can call it as direct proportion. Now, why did we bring the word proportion? Because we just learned ratio and proportion and then we are shifting to unitary method. We should know there is a relationship between unitary method and proportion. So such examples of such questions shows that there is a direct proportion between the pence and the cost. Okay. So let's further understand with another example of unitary method. Let's move to example 1. Example 1 says if 4 liters of petrol costs rupees 320, then determine the cost of 10 liters of petrol. Now, can I directly find the cost of 10 liters of petrol? No. First, I need to find out the cost of 1 liter of petrol. But can I directly find cost of 1 liter of petrol? First, before that, I should write and understand what is given to me. What is given to me? 4 liters of petrol costs rupees 320, right? So if this much costs rupees 320, then what is the cost of 1 liter of petrol? 1 liter of petrol will definitely cost less. So how do I find it out? I divide. What do I divide? 320 cost 320 by 4. So 4 ones are 4, 4 eights are 32, 0. So this is rupees 80 cost of 1 liter of petrol. Now I can move on to find out the cost of 10 liters of petrol. Therefore, cost of 10 liters of petrol will be more. So here if it is more, what do? I multiply. What do I multiply? 1 liter of petrol cost. This is 1 liter of petrol cost multiplied with 10. So which is rupees 800. This is the cost of 10 liters of petrol. Now next question, bit 2, if you read, it is asking us to find the cost of half liter of petrol. Half liter of petrol will cost more or less than 1 liter of petrol? Definitely it's going to cost less. So if we are going to find something less, we divide. So cost of half liter of petrol. How we'll find? We'll write the cost of 1 liter of petrol and divide it by 2, because half liter will cost half the price. So 80 divided by 2 is 2 ones are 2, 2 fours are 8, 2 0. 0. So rupees 40. This is the cost of half liter of petrol. So now I hope you are understanding unitary method. First we find 1 unit value, then whatever the question has asked. Here it has asked 10 liter. So I multiplied. Next bit question is asking half liter. So half liter I have to half the value of 1 liter of petrol. So I divided. So with this, I hope it's clear. Let's move and understand what steps we need to follow to find the values in case of unitary. So what are the steps to be followed? Step 1 is identify the given facts. Facts will be given something like 1 liter of petrol or 3 liters of petrol costs this much. So identify the facts which are given in the question. Second step says identify what is to be found out. Okay. Suppose 10 liters of petrol we need to find out. So can I directly move to finding 10 liters of petrol? No. First we need to know what is the cost of 1 liter of petrol. How do you find the cost of 1 liter of petrol? Steps 3 says find the value of a unit. A unit means 1 unit. Nothing but 1 unit. Okay, like here in case of the previous example, 1 liter of petrol. So how do you find the value of 1 unit? By we do it by dividing. What do we divide? To find value of 1, we divide given value by number of articles. Okay, what is the given value? Given value in our previous question was 320 rupees. And for how much petrol? 4 liters of petrol. So this is how we found the value of 1 liter of petrol. I hope with this step is also clear. Now what is the last step? Multiply this result with the required units. Means when we were asked to find value of or cost of 10 liters of petrol, what did we do? We multiplied this 320 by 4, 320 by 4, whatever the cost of 1 liter of petrol is, with required number of units. What is the required number of units? 10 liters. So this is how we found the value of many. Here the spelling of multiply is wrong. Let me change it. So this is how, these are the steps that we need to follow to find results in unitary method. Okay, now let's go to another example to get a strong hold on the steps that we need to follow. Now let's move to another example. The example says if 54 books weigh 18 kgs, then determine the weight of 117 books. Now first again we will write the given. What is given to us? We will write it down. Given is that 54 books weigh 18 kgs. After that we will find the weight of one book. How do we find weight of one book? Here we have to divide. Why? Because we are trying to find less. If we try to find less, we divide. One book weighs 18 divided by 54. 18 ones are 18, 18 threes are 54. So what is the weight of one book? 1 by 3 kg. This will help us to solve both bit 1 and bit 2 question. Now let's move to bit 1 question. Therefore, weight of 117 books. What will be the weight of 170 books? Will it be less or more than one book? Definitely it's going to be more. So if it is more, what will I do? I have to multiply. So 117 is the required number of books. And what is the weight of one book? 1 by 3. So 3 ones are 3, 3 threes are 9. 11 minus 9 is 2. So 27. 3 nines are 27. So what is the weight of 117 books? It will definitely be 39 kgs. So you see a direct proportion. When the weight is increasing, the books are also more. When the books are less, weight is less. You can find out a direct proportion here. Similarly, we will move to bit 2 and solve it. Bit 2 says how many books weigh 6 kgs. It's not asking the weight of books. Weight of books is given to us. It is asking number of books which will weigh 6 kgs. How do we find such an, in such a problem, how do we find the value? What we will do, we will divide. What will we divide? What is the weight given to us? 6 kgs, right? If I divide 6 kgs with weight of one book, will I not be able to find number of books? Of course, I'll be able to find. So 6 kg divided by 1 by 3. We have to write the reciprocal of 1 by 3. It will be 3. Reciprocal of 1 by 3 is 3. So 18. 18 books, 6 3s are 18. So 18 books will weigh 6 kgs. I hope we are clear with unitary method. We'll solve the problems from the exercise of R.S. Agrawal to get a better understanding in our next video. So you keep practicing, keep going through all the videos that I'm posting so that you get a strong hold on all the chapters of maths. Okay, bye for now.